Alright, welcome to another edition of Ark Survival Ascended. Looking at the next generation of little babies here that we had, and we're at pretty much 5 out of 6 stats for most of them. And we need to get 6 out of 6 so that we can complete the process and then breed some of the babies. And we're breeding these. Now, last time, this male is a copy of the other male, but it's 16 levels higher. So I'm hoping that those 16 levels will give me the 1 or 2 stats that I need. I think I need 2 stats transfer or something like that. Put the egg down. Alright. So I got some stuff lined up for today. I have a short video from Jack Morgan about aging, and boy do I feel it, mostly in my heart, because of the things I've been going through. Okay, so these are exactly the same, all of them. That's amazing. Wow, I'm dying. I must have got tore up between those 2 guys there. Alright, let's do this. Let's just do and that doesn't help any. Jeez, I can't believe I died so quickly. Oh, you heal better with that meat. Hey, brother. It's my baby boy. My voice. Come on, brother. Come up here. Come on. Come on. There you go, brother. There you go. He's a good cat. I met him a long time ago. He was out there by himself. Now he's in here, part of the family. I wish they did that to people, but they don't do it to me. Alright. So anyway, let me start the video. It's a Jack Morgan video. Jack Morgan 2.0. I'm afraid of getting old, the fear of aging.
Here, we just might learn something. Alright boys, buckle up. We got a rich one today. This one was sent in on Instagram from my main channel if you're new here. We just might learn something. This dude goes, I'm 23 and often afraid of aging, but seeing how cool this old dude is, it is reassuring in a way. Alright, so I am the old dude in the situation, obviously. Now to be fair, let's start off with, let's just cut straight to the jump. When I was 18, I thought turning 30 was like, you're basically dead. You're screwed. And turning 40? Forget it. You guys hear that back there? 40? It'll never happen to us. Now this comment was perfectly sent in because my birthday's coming up this week. And I'm going to hold on to being 34 for now. Okay, but you can do the math on what I'm going to turn. Now, this skateboard is going to be important. We'll talk about that in a minute. I've had that for about 17 years. Now, as somebody who's in his mid-30s, I still skateboard. I'm still in shape. I still have sex regularly. Okay, relatively healthy. Now, I've had some very bad health complications in the past due to my poor diet. Who hasn't been there? But this is something that I think a lot of people really, they let this whole age thing disrupt their groove, throw off their groove. And I do get it. Let's talk about realistically, though. For me, it wasn't afraid of getting old, which now I have gray hair and wrinkles. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Because I've experienced actual aging in that aspect. But I think the big one, right, is when you're 27, 25, your biggest fear is turning 30 and not being, not making it. You're not financially sound. That was, for me, the biggest, that was the big one. I remember turning 27 and being nowhere near my goals. Well, I was closer than I thought, but I didn't make it. I was still bartending. I wasn't doing this, right? I failed as a pro skateboarder. I didn't fail, but that never happened for me. And then being a comedian or a video maker guy, it was working, but I wasn't making money off of it. And I remember just turning 27, and I can't believe I said this, but I said this to one of my best friends. I said, if I don't make it by the time I'm 30, I'm going to kill myself. Now, we all know that's bullshit. I'm entirely too cool to do anything like that. But that's how hard I was on myself and how a lot of people are. You turn 27, or a lot, I guess now people turning 23. It's kind of shocking, but and you look in the mirror and you go, help! What am I doing? Am I going to make it? And it's rough. It is. I know a lot, if any 60-year-olds watching this, they're laughing at us. They're only 35, 23. You guys hear this? Guys, hey, everybody! But this is something, the truth is when you turn 30, that was kind of the best day of my life, aside from my mother dying when I turned 30. Then I really did want to end my life. But that was the biggest weight off my shoulders turning 30, because I realized everything's the same. It's all good. I can still skateboard. I'm still having sex. Like, my dreams aren't done. Get what I'm saying? Before I bring the skateboard back out, because this is going to be a big takeaway from this video for you. What's so important about the skateboard, dude? Tony Hawk, bro? It's deep, okay, homie?
It's a weak.
But here's the thing about aging, right? The only thing you really can control is your diet and your activity. What are you doing? Staying active, basically. Staying in shape. That's really all you can control. For me, I used to chug cigarettes, right? Just smoking bogeys. My friend Jamel likes to say siphoning bogeys. Smoking weed, partying. I'm out in the sun every day, skateboarding, just living life. And you know what? I am a little weathered now. Ever since I'm 27, I started getting a lot of gray hairs, a lot of wrinkles. I'm still in shape, How you doing? My dick's the fastest in the Southland, okay? But we're not all gonna be perfect. I still have a great head of hair, That's really all you can control, because I see a lot of people my same age. They're bald. Yeah, they have rosy, glowy skin, but they're bald. They're a little overweight. They're not at the skate park. This, I guarantee you. And the point is when I meet somebody who's 35 and they go, God, I'm too old for this shit, I go, yes, you are. Because I don't say I'm 35 years old. I just say I've been here 35 years. Well, 34. I'm going to hold on to that. Because, let me bring the skateboard out before I finish. So, I don't know if you guys know what Make-A-Wish is. But I had one when I was 17. I had a doctor, or 7 doctors, leaning over a table going, he's got about a 30% chance of making it. So that was really sweet. On my birthday, my 18th birthday, that was my birthday gift. You might make it. Happy birthday, kid. Seriously. Here's a colonoscopy. So that's something you could do too, because a near-death experience, That'll float you for like a decade. Highly recommend it. It's just crazy. I think it's a lot worse for women. But this pressure we put on ourselves, this age thing, where you're going to get old, you know? Your tits are going to sag, or maybe they won't. Your arms are going to get flabby if you allow them to. Like, we're all going to get old, if you have the liberty to. Don't make me bring out the Make-A-Wish board. You might not make it. But when it comes to, like, your goals and stuff, and just being as healthy as you can, live life. Don't be afraid to live life. I mean, there's a lot of cats out here getting Botox at 32. Okay? Like, it's kind of pathetic. And maybe I'm a dude, so I can't really understand this beauty standard we have. But I'm going to tell you right now, I will never let this getting older thing disrupt my groove. Throw me off of my groove. The Emperor's New Groove? His groove! I won't let it happen, man. You know? I don't care if my skin isn't perfect, right? Or not the perfect teeth, all right? All I can really control is don't smoke cigarettes anymore, okay? Be a little bit, be careful of what you eat and what you put in your body. Make sure you're active, okay? Don't throw your back out at the skate park like you did last time, okay? Stretch a little bit. That really happened. That was terrible, man. I mean, well, when you're eating shit on concrete, it's very unforgiving. Okay? This isn't like fucking playing shoot and hoop with the boys, all right? No offense. That's great. Stay active. But skateboard is a little gnarly, all right? You fucking go eat some shit in your mid-30s on concrete, please. But all I'm going to say is, we're going to end on this note. Okay? When I turn 60, you think I'm going to give two fucks about if I have wrinkles or not? No. All I'm going to care about is can I support my family? Am I still able to go to the skate park? Okay? Am I still in shape? You better believe I'm still going to be having sex when I'm 60. Okay? That's all I can control. All right? Because the party don't stop until you let it. I meet way too many people. They say the same fucking thing. I'm too old for this. And they're like 40 years old. And I'm just sitting there going, shame on you. Not really. But anyways, just something to think about, okay? Everyone's going to have a slightly different hand dealt to them. But this is something I hear entirely too much from these younger cats. And even people my age. Even people my age, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, going, it's done. I'm finished. I'm fucked. I'm just sitting here like, what? I'm like, what? I feel like I literally just started. And I'm stoked. Grandpa Jack's coming at you, and I'm coming at you fast. Anyways, I hope we learned something here, all right? Don't let this shit, don't let it throw off your life, man. Don't let it ruin your present day, dude. All right? I'm going to do it one last time. God, I hope we got something from this. This is a solid talk. I needed this. It's really hot in this car. This car actually is older than that 23-year-old gentleman. Classic.
Yeah, sounds like he's just saying don't let it get under your skin that you're old and fat and diseased and nobody wants to fuck you. And okay, so the 393 is still lacking in oxygen. Yes, brother. What's wrong, brother? My poor friend here. So it lacks oxygen. It's got everything else. So the 393 lacks oxygen. And this is what? That's a 403. It's another 393. Probably still lacks oxygen. Yeah, it's got everything else. Still got 5 out of 6 there. But this one, this is a female. It looks like this one may be it. It may be 403. It's got health, stamina, weight, melee, and the oxygen, and the food. So this is the high level consolidation. This is 6 out of 6 stats, but it's a female. So I have to let her grow up and then breed her with the best male, her own dad. It's the only way to do it until the issue gets resolved. It's easier when it goes on a male. Like when you get a male with all the stats you need, you're pretty much done. You just got to produce females at that point. You can do that with any female. But in this case, it's a female, so I'm going to be going slow for a bit. But at least I got it. Don't really need anything else except this female. So put her over here. Not bad. I had to tame a lot of animals to get this, but not bad. That's it. So I'm going to name her All Stats. All 6 stats. And that is my consolidation, all stats. Then I now need to produce a male version of that, so I'll breed her with her father, which is this guy. They look exactly the same, so it looks like my final color is going to be this brownish, dark black color. But they'll be born at 403 by the time I'm done. And that tells me I don't need any more of these other guys. So I have to take care of that. Make sure that this one grows up. Now the other 2 babies I have, they're deficient. I could try to add them to the spot over here and try to rebreed them, but I don't really need to. So, yeah, I'll probably just dump them. Yeah, that's a male. That's a female. There. But they're the lower level. So what I'm going to do is keep this one. Keep her daddies. And bang, 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 bang till a male 403 comes out. So like I said, that's going to be a long process, but at least I got all the stats. If I waste my time with these other ones, there's a good chance I'll get a 403, but it might be a red. If I breed those guys, there's like virtually no chance there'll be color derivation because they're the same exact color. So at least I'll know I'll be getting that color. I don't think I'm going to breed for color, so yeah. What do you need, brother? What you need, brother? He's a boys. He's a boys. He's so soft. He's like this fuzzy cheeked. He's got these big fuzzy cheeks. It's okay, brother. It's okay. It's been rough on you. He was an outdoor cat, a stray. And he likes to live outdoors. He doesn't really like to be inside with the rest of the kids. You know. But anyway, let's see another vid. Okay, that was Jack. Let's see what else I got.
Alright, you guys.
Okay, this is a new one. Princess Mini 4. I'm worthless. Denied several jobs. College degrees don't help. Forever unemployed, I guess. Shit, that's pretty bad. But to me, that's just 25, 30 years ago.
This is time for a quick ranting session. Hello, it's Princess_Mini4 and welcome back to my channel. So, I have come to the realization that I wasted a ton of money, a ton of time, and just a ton of resources going to college. So, I have been turned down from my third job today. The first one, I don't even remember. It was some kind of federal aviation job. You know, it's like, then I was turned down from Burlington Coat Factory to work in the warehouse. And then today I was turned down from Bayada Services. And none of the other ones, well, you're not qualified, or we find other qualifying people. But the one from Bayada today said that your experiences, your background is amazing. Which means like, oh, you went to college, that's amazing. You made the dean's list, that's amazing. But your experience is not what we're looking for. So it's like, these days, you don't even need to go to college. Like, I'm starting to come to the realization that I wasted my time. I really went to college for 4 years. Stress, crying, depression, anxiety, all of that for 4 years. Crying in my room over work for hours and hours on end. Trying to get to deadlines, discussion forums, essays, finals, all of that. For nothing. For absolutely nothing, right? Because it's like, all that they really care about is the fact that you have experience. So I worked at 2 jobs. I was a cashier for 2 months during the summer, and I worked at an amusement park being a food and beverage attendant for 2 months during the summer. I'm 22. How much experience am I supposed to have at 22? Apparently more than what I do have. So like I said, I've applied to I think it was 8 jobs, and I've been turned down from 3 because I don't have enough experience. So it's like, I'm going to have to go and get an entry-level job. A job where someone fresh out of college could get, because I can't get a job that requires a bachelor's degree because I don't have experience. And I know it's early. Like, I just started applying the middle of August, and it's only the middle of September. But still, it's just kind of irritating. And maybe this is my fault, because I thought it was going to be easy to get a job. I was like, look, I went to college for 4 years. I got a bachelor's degree. I made the dean's list 3 times in a row at my 4-year college. You know, my GPA is a 2.45. Like, I'm looking at all these things that are really good and not really easy to do. Making the dean's list is not easy. Like I said, you ain't making a dean's list without crying and stressing and staying up late and doing work. You're not making a dean's list easily. And I'm not, like I said, I am not the kind of person to toot my own horn, not at all. I never talk good about myself, honestly. Like, even when I saw the dean's list, I said, this gotta be a joke. Like, I don't ever talk good about myself. So it's like, it's getting to the point where it's like, why did I even bother going to college? I could have just went straight out of high school and got an entry-level job, and I could have worked my way up that way. I can't go back now. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to go get my master's degree. Why would I go back and get my master's degree when that doesn't even matter?
Yeah, they wanted me to do that.
And maybe it does matter. But from what I'm understanding, I'm being turned down from all these jobs because I have a lack of experience. So it's like, why did I go to college? How is going to college for 4 years not experience enough? Like, I'm not trying to apply for a nursing job. So it's like, of course I need a little nursing experience if I want to become an RN. I can't just walk right out of college and become an RN. Of course not. But I'm not even getting those kind of jobs. I left this thing on all night. I'm not even trying to get those kind of jobs, y'all. I'm just trying to get regular little sit-down jobs, like clerk typist. I'm trying to get regular, just sit down on my butt and type all day. And I can't even qualify for them, y'all. Like, that's a shame. So now it's like, I'm just at the point where it's like, I'm about to start giving up. Like, and when I say giving up, I'm not going to look for the jobs that I qualify for because I went to school for 4 years. I'm going to have to start looking for little jobs that I could have went just fresh out of high school. Yep. It's just stupid. So I'm going to be getting paid like $2 an hour when I should be getting paid $25 an hour because I went to college for 4 years.
To my world.
So I'm just kind of getting frustrated.
They don't owe you
and it's
shit
like,
out there.
I'm honestly over it at this point.
Poor thing.
And I was like, I think I'm just going to take a week or 2 off and just stop looking because I don't qualify for nothing. So why am I wasting my time stressing. Granted, like I said, I applied to like 8 jobs. I still got 5 more jobs to get turned down from, because we know I will. Like, I'm not going to get those jobs. At this point, it is what it is. So, yeah. And it's not like I'm going to get paid off of YouTube. I'm not going to get paid off of Twitch, because I've never been that lucky. So I'm just kind of just wasting my time, wasting my life. And yeah, I'm about to go next week, and I'm going to apply to McDonald's, because that's where you work when you get a bachelor's degree. You have to work at McDonald's. Nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, but I went to school for 4 years. I should not have to work at McDonald's. I should be able to work at a job that requires a bachelor's degree, not a job that requires the fact that you're an American citizen and that's it. You don't even need a high school degree to work at McDonald's, but that's where I'm going to be working at. Y'all about to see me flipping burgers, because that's all I qualify for. Yeah, I just felt like I needed to rant, and yeah. Let me know if I'm just not looking for the right jobs. Like, give me some advice. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm just unlucky, but I'm just at the point where I'm just over it. Like what did I have to do? You know what I did wrong, you guys, is I decided to have a life. I decided to go off through elementary school, middle school, high school, and I didn't immediately get a full-time job at 5 years old. That's my fault. I didn't know I had to be working at 5 years old in order to qualify for a bachelor's degree job. I did not know that. So that's my fault. I should have been working since I was 5. So therefore, I would have had enough experience to get a good, and not even, let's be for real, these jobs that I'm applying for ain't paying that much. It's like 30 grand a year. That's not even the cost of living these days. But it's like, whatever, you need to get in to get up. So it's like, okay, cool. But I can't even qualify for that kind of job. A job that's 30 grand a year, that's not even going to pay for a new car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just getting to the point where it's like, you know what? I was wrong. I should have worked while I was in college, but I couldn't work a part-time job. They want you to work a full-time job and have all this experience. I seen this one job that required a bachelor's degree. You needed 10 years of experience. 10 years of experience? Like, okay, so I gotta be 50 something to even apply for that job. Like, yo, I'm over it. But it is what it is. Now I'm starting to see why they be like, oh, all these people on unemployment, all this thing, because you can't get jobs. Like, all this time I'm wondering, I'm like, why don't people just want to work? No, they want to work. They can't work because they're not hiring anybody unless you have specific 15 years of experience, a PhD. Like, I'm never going to qualify for anything. So it is what it is. Let's just hope God sends me a blessing some way, somehow, because as of right now, I don't think it's going to matter what kind of degree I have, how many hours I spent crying on work, and, getting a bachelor's degree, and then all that. Like I said, walking across that stage meant absolutely nothing in May. It meant absolutely nothing. It meant something to me. It meant something to my family, but it means absolutely nothing to these job employers, and that's a slap in the face. And it's nice to know. So if you're a college student, get a full-time job. Work a 50-hour work week while taking 5 classes, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get a good paying job. That's just what, maybe I'm applying for the wrong jobs, but that's what I'm starting to realize. They do not care about your degree. They do not care. That is like this little bit amount to the experience being that big of amount. They do not care about your degree, period. Like I said, I guess I'm just going to have to start looking for little entry-level jobs. And, I said, I may just be flipping burgers or working at Starbucks, which I applied to Starbucks before and they turned me down. And now this was before I was obviously out of college and stuff. No, I think I applied there while I was in college. But yeah, it is what it is, you guys. I don't know. I'm just gonna be making minimum wage when I should be making well. And I don't know. And people probably gonna think I sound bougie or something, but it's not that. It's like I shouldn't have to work at McDonald's, because people that work at McDonald's, not always, but a lot of time when you go to McDonald's, you usually see a lot of teenagers. Maybe it's different in the area y'all live at, but where I live at, there's a lot of teenagers and stuff, because it's an easy job. The hours are not as bad, and you can still do school at the same time. And I'm not saying that McDonald's is a bad job. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that for me, I went to college for 4 years so I would get a job that requires a bachelor's degree. Because people are going to take this video and twist it the wrong way. What's wrong working at McDonald's? Nothing is absolutely wrong working at McDonald's. I ain't gonna never sit there and complain about people working, because as long as you're working and you making money and your family is living great, then good. Go ahead and do that. I'm saying for me is that I feel like if I was going to end up working at McDonald's, I wouldn't have went to college. Because do y'all want to know how much money I would have saved? College is not expensive, and you don't have to be American or anything to realize that college is about the main reason why everybody's in debt. So if you go to college and you're in debt and you work at McDonald's, you're never going to pay off your student loans. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they make $50 an hour at McDonald's, but I don't think they make $50 an hour. I don't think they do. But what I understand, in my area, you make minimum wage. And minimum wage is what? Now it's $15 an hour. And like I said, that's not bad for everybody, but I'm not going to be able to live off of that. I'm not going to be able to pay car insurance. My car's a 2015. My car is not going to be here forever. One day I'm going to have to get another car. I'm not going to, and then like I said, if I had to get another car in 2025, the cars are going to be more expensive then. The cost of living is expensive. You go to the store now and get groceries, it's a $300 grocery bill when it used to be $100 back in 2020. So it's like, at this point, yeah, I'm irritated because I need a good paying job to live in this society. Like maybe one day I want to get married, have kids, move out, but you can't do that making that little bit of money. But that's the thing. This society is so messed up. Like, I'm so serious. Like, this society is so messed up because I don't know, y'all. I just don't understand. They're only hiring certain specific people, but it's like everything is going up. Rent's going up, mortgage is going up, car payments are going up, car insurance is going up, everything except your paycheck. You still getting that same $5 an hour, but your rent done went up to $2,000 a month for a one bedroom. Like this can't be serious. Like, how do they, and like I say, I ain't trying to bring politics onto my channel, but we all know that that's Joe Biden's fault, because that's what everybody says. That's the president's fault. The president has no control over that. If you went through elementary school like I went to, they tell you in elementary school, I don't know how slow y'all was, but when I was in elementary school, and I mean like 5th grade, that's still elementary school, at least where I'm from, they taught us that the president does not have much say that y'all think that he has. He can't just wake up today and say, raise that gas to $8 a gallon. Like, he can't do that. He does not have that power. He's not God. Like, he can't make decisions by himself. He may make a decision. It has to go through all these people before it gets okayed. And half of the times, it may not even make it to the second person before it gets denied. So it's like, it ain't got nothing to do with the president. I don't know why life is like that right now. But it's like, it's just frustrating because I went through a period of my life not wanting to work. And now I want to work, and I'm buying clothes and I'm looking for purses and, preparing myself. And it's just like, it turns out that I'm not going to ever be able to get a job. So it's like, I just wanted to rant a little bit because it's frustrating. And now that I'm I'm doing a little social media fast right now, but I've been looking on Twitter and people were like, they're like making a joke out of it, but it's really not funny. They're like, hey, do you want to FaceTime with me while I apply to 100 jobs and get denied and cry the whole time? Because that's how it is. You're applying to all these jobs and just getting denied. And it's like, okay, I'm just a horrible person. Like, I can't ever get a job. But at least I know one thing. I'm not the only one going through it, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of people on social media.
Yeah,
like I said, we all graduate. A lot of people, they graduate every year. So you always see this around this time of year, people trying to apply for jobs, and we're all going through the same thing. We're all getting denied for no matter what we do. This one person talked about how he had a master's degree. He did not have the experience, and he got turned down from a lot of jobs. I'm telling you, that degree means this little bit. So think about that. You want to go to college, think about how little that degree means. I'm serious. Like, and this is not just coming from me. Ask anyone.
Some people,
and I mean, ask anyone like in the last few years, because obviously back in the day, a lot of these jobs that they had didn't require a bachelor's degree or any degree. A lot of these jobs that were paying really good back then, all you needed was like a high school degree. And now it's like, it's the little jobs that require the most stuff. And it's mostly experience now that I just don't have. And I guess my bad. Like I said, honestly, I messed up not working in college, not working a full-time job in college. That's my fault. There's nothing I can do about it now. But I hope that I can give y'all some advice and to get a job while you're in college. Like I said, you may stress out. You may have a few heart attacks because you're so stressed. But guess what? You'll get that good job when you get out of college. That is all I can say, because at this point, it just doesn't seem like anything else. I should have just been working the whole time. And not just working as a cashier or food and beverage. I needed to work with Microsoft, or they want you to have 5 years experience working with Microsoft and Excel and Google Docs. That's what they want.
It's
Which, let's be
insane,
for
man.
real, y'all. I went through college for 4 years. That means I was in school for 12 years. I've been using Google Docs since middle
Jesus
school. So I
Christ,
think
that's
I
so
got 5 years
fucking
of experience. But that doesn't count. That doesn't count. It doesn't count at all.
That's so fucking
I use Microsoft and all that stuff all throughout high school, all throughout college. But it doesn't count. It doesn't. So, yep, I just needed a quick rant. I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to pray to God. And I'm still going to search for jobs, but I'm just tired of getting denied. I'm really tired of it, like, honestly. I'm tired of it, and it's getting on my nerves, and it just makes you feel worthless. Like, I know I'm not worthless, but I feel worthless, because it's like I did absolutely nothing. Like, I got a degree for nothing. And like I said, and it doesn't really matter, because part of me still like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have gotten my degree in liberal studies, but that don't matter either. It's just the fact that you don't have experience. So I'm just trying to let y'all know, give y'all a heads up if y'all younger than me and y'all watching my videos, that it does not matter. It just, like I said, you can have a PhD in anything, but if you don't have experience, it doesn't matter. That's all I'm trying to say. That I'm starting to realize now that the fact that I did not work while I was in college is just why I'm not getting any jobs. So
No. She's not lying on the resume like everybody else does. That's the mistake I made. She didn't lie on the resume. You have to lie and give them some bullshit. See, I did do work study. I did work through college on work study. I did get experience at college, but it doesn't count. They want real world experience at a real business. That work study shit doesn't mean much to them at all. It just means you're a little bit diligent, but it doesn't really look that good at all. That's not what they want. You know, they demand perfection, absolute perfection, because they're paying for it. They're paying you a lot of money to do whatever it is you're supposed to do, and they want you to do it in the highest possible way. What the hell? Anyway. Oh, I forgot I was going to prepare the saddle. Okay. See, the saddle's really damaged. I need to fix it. You gotta watch that, because the damn saddle will break and then you'll fall off the mount. They put that in here. It never used to be that way. We never used to have to worry about repairing the fucking saddle, man. There we go. Oh, did the armor go down? 95.1. Oh, I think the armor rating went down. Shit. What a bitch. I'm not sure, maybe. Anyway. Speaking of this, Tigger does a lot of work for me in the caves. But he's good. Oh, he's got a little bit of damage. I'll try to fix him. Alright, so it's not, I thought it was degrading, but it's not degrading. There we go. Now, this guy, I technically don't need him, but I don't know if I'm going to breed for color on the birds. It'd be nice to have a blue bird as opposed to these guys. But anyway, I do have a bunch of other saber-tooths I don't really need. And I can free up those cryos. You see? Bunch of saber-tooths I don't need. These are the ones I kept for like color and stuff, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'll keep that black saber-tooth. It doesn't matter to me. If I want to see it in the dark, I'll just paint the saddle. Fuck it. Yeah. See, it's going to be black. That's fine. Black and a kind of a gray. That's fine. I named him and shit. Like that blue one. Maybe I'll start eating my food. Alright, yeah. Pinky. Harold. Now, the reason why I'm destroying the saddles is because I'm not going to mass breed them. I'm just going to recycle the saddles because I don't need them, because I'm not going to be doing mutations, in other words. I just consolidate it. It's going to be a 402 and it's going to stay a 402. You know what I mean? There's no reason to bother with all the other stuff. So let me go ahead and kill these guys. Just mark them all. Right click. And then left click to kill them. They're gone. That's it. I gotta clear out my inventory. I'm keeping Tigger because Tigger's actually almost fully leveled. So I can have him as a backup or something if I really want. Alright. I was thinking of breeding the Sabertooths and taking them in there to attack the brood mother, but my saddle is not as good as the raptor saddle. The raptor saddle is much better. If I do that, I'll probably do the gamma brood mother. See, as you can see, I've been busy doing a lot of these. Let's see if we can find another small video here. I'm going to subscribe to this poor little thing. Just got a dose of reality. Poor little thing. Now this guy.
Boo.
Boo. Yes, Dungeon Master. Yes. We're here to hear your commands. Okay, nobody has the good qualities you have. Realist being 99. Okay. I needed this man. Okay. Jesus. Yes, Dungeon Master.
Listen to me, everybody. Nobody has the good qualities that you have. Do not expect anybody around you, no matter who that piece of trash is, to have the same good qualities that you have. Not everyone can be as nice as you, or as kind as you, or as self-aware as you, or as encouraging or inspiring as you, or as talented as you. You know, nobody can be these things. Just remember that nobody has any of these good traits and qualities that you have. Just tell yourself that, and it will prevent you from being disappointed in humanity when you realize that no one can step up to the plate and no one can step up and match you. You know, no one can step up to you and be on the same level as you. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to convey in this topic right here, folks. You can live your whole life caring about other people and wanting the best for other people, but if you knew who they really were, you would not be doing this. You would realize that they don't give a fuck about you, and when you drop dead, they're gonna move on with their lives and just go on, you know, fucking their wives and beating their kids. You know, all the normal stuff that people do in society. This life is just gonna keep moving on. Nothing's gonna change. So, yeah, man, why would you want to change for someone who doesn't give a fuck about you and for someone who's gonna die and be forgotten about anyway? You changing your life to meet somebody's
I forgot how cool this one looks.
expectations is
Cool looking female.
fucking stupid, bro. Like, your qualities that you have that are good and that you cherish, those are considered special and they're holy, and you need to keep them to yourself and keep advancing and evolving with those good traits that you have. Don't let these people convince you that, oh, you're weaker than us, or you're wrong for being how you are. And then also, you have to remember not to expect anybody around you to have any good qualities that you have. Don't even expect anybody to know how to solve 5 times 3. Don't even expect someone to figure out how to do 12 minus 4. Like, people are fucking dumb in society, man. Do not expect smartness or creativity or wisdom or intelligence from anybody. It's all gone, bro. You can't find it anywhere. So just don't think about it. Just focus on the good qualities that you have, and remember that nobody has those, and you cannot be replaced. When you die, these good traits that you have are not going to be passed out to someone else. They are only yours to keep. So cherish who you are and what makes you a good person and a great person in your eyes. It doesn't matter who is judging you, making fun of you, whether it's your family or your friends. It does not matter. You keep doing you. You take care of yourself, love yourself, and be who you want to be, and be your best version of yourself. And just tell yourself that I may be an amazing individual and I may be unique and one of one, but these people around me are all worthless trash, and they're all worth less than the piss that I just urinated on the dirt. Nobody can take away your good qualities, folks. Nobody. That's why people are trying so hard to do it. They want to see if they can do what has never been done. People are always trying to get you to change who you are and how you act and your personality and your character and your traits and all this stuff. But fuck them, man. They can go get fingered by a rhinoceros, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. These people can go get put into a fucking guillotine and just have that blade come down and just like right on their neck, man. Like, just cut it off. Remind yourself that you're better than you think you are, and you're better than the people around you who are putting you down and looking at you and giving you funny looks and looking at you like, oh, this guy's a loser, oh, this guy doesn't know anything, oh, this guy is slow, he doesn't know anything about what he's doing, oh, he's not qualified for this job, oh, he's not qualified for this class he's taking. You know, fuck all these people, man. It doesn't matter who's making fun of you or what they're saying, bro. They do not have the good things that you have, and they do not have the great traits and qualities that you have. So use that as motivation and just laugh in their face and be like, I'm always going to be better than you. And yeah, man, I mean, that's it. Don't expect anybody to be on your level, because nobody can reach your level. Do not expect anything from anyone at this point in life, going from this day forward. You might think that you are more common than you realize, but no, there's only one you. There's nobody on this planet who is like you or can be replaced by you, or you replace them. Oh man, I just took some pills and I'm popping those perks, man. So yeah, back to the topic. All those good traits and qualities you have were not given to you by anybody. You gave them to yourself. Don't be going around here thanking your parents or all this other bullshit like, oh, thank you for everything I have. No, bro, fuck that shit. Focus on what you got on your own, which is a lot. Oh, fuck, man. This world is a cum dumpster of fucking shit and piss stains. There's fucking urination and dead corpses and carcasses everywhere in this area that humanity calls Earth. This fucking stupid failed abortion of a planet sucks monkey cock. It sucks giraffe genitalia. It sucks sperm whales' testicles. Oh. Nobody's like you. Nobody has the traits that you do. Don't expect other people to be like you, because you'll only be disappointed when you realize that most people will never be as good as you are.
That guy's a riot, man. All right, so that's almost grown up. When she comes up, when she becomes of age, because this is 403 is the high level, I'll breed her with her dad and see if we can make ourselves a 403 male. And then I'll breed them again and again to make more 403s to get copies. I like at least 2, 3 copies of the consolidated versions. In case I decide to mutate them later, but I don't think I will. I just wanted to get that done. I've been taming these things since I got back on the fucking map and using them to get resources. So, this is before I got a bird, Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so we're at about 53 minutes, so I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to take a little break, relax, and then I'm going to come back. This is probably going to be grown up by the time I come back, and maybe I'll breed it. And these guys are set to automatically breed, and they're going to breed and make eggs, and this guy is going to take the eggs and store it right there. And when I come back, maybe tomorrow, there should be an egg there waiting. You do it that way so that they just breed as soon as they're available to breed, and it resets the timer immediately. For example, this timer, it says right there, ready to mate in 3 hours. Ooh, there might be a breeding bonanza now. Let me see. Oh, it says right there, breeding bonanza is active. So shit, now's the perfect time to do that. All of this. Damn. No wonder you grew up so fast. It looks like it is going fast. Well, anyway, that's good luck. That's good luck. I can get this done. I was thinking of working on the Carnos next, but instead I think what I'll do is I'll put out some babies. Since we have the breeding bonanza, the babies should grow up quicker. So there's a baby. Here's some babies, right? I'll take those out. And then you do juvenile. Those are juveniles. And I just want to make sure that I get all the babies and the juveniles out. And just grow them up, and then I'll throw them back in storage. What is this? Oh, it's a dire wolf. And let's see, do I have any raptors that are babies? I might. I guess not. How about juvenile? No. Alright, so I do have some larger animals here that are babies. But I do have to kind of grow up. And we'll probably do that later. Try to get it out of the way. Now, in my experience, the babies or the juveniles are always weaker forms of the parents. They're just weak as fuck. They're nowhere near what the parents are. But, you know, whatever. Oh. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have destroyed all those saber-tooth things. I should have just kept some primitive ones. But we'll see. Now, I have a good saber-tooth blueprint, so I'm not too worried about it. 96, so I can make a bunch of these if I want. Got 96 and a 79. I did manage to get a Rex saddle, but it's only a 70. So now my highest saddle here that I have, no, that's a bow, is 319. So I was thinking Raptors versus Gamma or Beta Broodmother, but I still have to consolidate the Raptors, and I don't have any really good Raptors. I don't think they're really that great, but I was hoping maybe put them long term in here to try to mutate, because I could set it up to where they are breeding all the time. I have 9 out of 200. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll get that started later. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I definitely have fun with these guys. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.